Okay, sir. Yeah, my name is Alexander Ray. I'm a military and disabled veteran. Served 20 years in the Navy, and my area of expertise was counter drugs, counterterrorism. I had the luck of traveling all through South America. Did counter drug work in Mexico. I trained law enforcement, military to do very specialized work in a riverine environment, following narcotics traffickers at the point of fabrication, if you want to use that word, and distribution. I also have some counterterrorism from the civilian side of the house with the FBI and Homeland Security. The reason I bring this up is because I come from the island of Puerto Rico, an island that is part of the territory of the United States. We have a constitution based on the United States Constitution, and we also have a Second Amendment or equivalent thereof. However, all these laws that you're trying to pass here in Maryland, we've had them for the last 60 years, since 1952, thereabouts, including fingerprinting, licensing, $200 fee, waiting period of 120 days, 3 sworn statements from your neighbors, somebody that knows you but is not related to you, vouching for your ability to have a firearm. It can get more onerous than that. As a matter of fact, they have the worst rating of the NRA. So that tells you something. Still, we have 1,200 murders just last year. It has been like that forever. Mind you, Puerto Rico is a liberal utopia. It's got 67% poverty rate. Over 70% of people are on welfare. It has a very homogeneous culture, however, very intimidating in government. Crime is up the roof. There are about 167,000 legal registered weapons. Oh, by the way, they almost be registered. There's over 1.5 million to 2 million illegally owned guns in the country. We have no gun shows. We have no manufacturers. There's only 30 FFLs in the entire island. So how do the guns get there? The same way the drugs get to America. Okay? They get smuggled in. Okay? 5, 10, 20 at a time. If you've ever been to Puerto Rico on New Year's Eve, it's like Baghdad on the day of the invasion. It's worse than 4th of July and those real guns. The rain of bullets that you will see. And those are not your law-abiding citizens doing this, sir. These are your AK-47s, full auto, that you cannot buy in a gun shop anywhere in America. They made their way to Puerto Rico. We have even seen, my mother tells me, I call her every day, and she reads the paper every day, says that we're starting to see beheadings the way Los Zetas do in Mexico. You know why? Because they're finding a way to Puerto Rico. The largest presence of the FBI and DEA in any state, okay, it's in Puerto Rico. They have so much crime and drugs over there, and you think the criminals are going to obey the laws you're going to place in Maryland citizens? They haven't obeyed them anywhere. And what I'm telling you, sir, is that I've seen this in Mexico, 50,000 massacred civilians by drug cartels and corrupt policemen, because only in Mexico, only the cartels and the policemen and the military have guns. You can own anything over a 38 special or 22. I tried to get a license in Puerto Rico twice when I was stationed there with the Navy. It took me 1.5 years the first time, 2 years the second time. I got carjacked twice, armed robbery in my house. I got assaulted at gunpoint. I got stabbed. Same thing happened to me in Honduras, which is the most violent country in the world. And Puerto Rico, one more factor, enjoys the dubious award from the UN, 1,200 murders, 95% of them by gun, the highest in the world. And only 100,000 people have licenses, and those are to be, you even need a license to have it in your house. I'm not talking about carry license. So I tell you, with my experience traveling through Latin America and Puerto Rico, home of 4 million Americans, mostly Democrats, 75% Democrat, that you're making a mistake, and nothing that you pass in this bill is going to help prevent a criminal from breaking the law. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's hear from Delegate.